Courtney Bartholomew and her husband, Bradley Bartholomew, have been charged with an entire host of crimes, the main one being the murder and torture of Courtney's biological daughter, 22-year-old Rebecca Park. Rebecca's sister, Kimberly, reported her missing on or about November 4th, 2025, telling a deputy that Rebecca had not been seen since the day before and she was 38 weeks pregnant. 3 weeks later, a search team searching Manistee National Forest located Rebecca Park's body, and authorities confirmed that Rebecca was no longer pregnant. That's where the charges of torture and kidnapping come into play, because according to the prosecutor's office, or rather the attorney general's office, they believe that Rebecca was lured to her mother Courtney's home and that they cut Courtney and her husband, the baby, out of Rebecca's womb, and neither Rebecca or the baby survived. Courtney originally told a deputy that she had gone to pick up her daughter, Rebecca, that they were going to spend time together, go out and get ice cream, that they stopped by her house, Courtney's, and that Rebecca had gotten out of the car, gone back inside to get laundry detergent, Tide Pods, but that when she came back out, she told her mother, hold on, somebody's going to come and get me. And Courtney Bartholomew said that a black sedan pulled up. Later, she would say that she recognized the sedan as a Chevy, but that the windows were tinted and that she couldn't see who was driving the car, how many people were in the car, or even if the driver was male or female. Not only that, Courtney would later tell a detective that the car did not even have a license plate on it. Courtney would go on to say that she didn't ask Rebecca any questions because she was afraid that Rebecca would push her away. You see, Courtney did not raise Rebecca and her siblings. Courtney Bartholomew's children have been adopted by another family. Now get this. Police get a call from Courtney Bartholomew's sister. And Courtney's sister says that in October 2025, Courtney claimed to be pregnant and that the baby was in NICU in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and that the baby, as long as he was doing fine, a baby boy who she had named Ashton, would be home the first week of November. The first week of November is the same time that Courtney's daughter, Rebecca, 38 weeks pregnant, came up missing. Now, Courtney's sister says that she talked to her sister later, asking her in November if the baby was going to be home. Was he doing well? And Courtney told her that her baby Ashton had died right in front of her eyes. What happened, her sister said. Courtney said, I don't know what happened. All I know is that the baby was not getting air. Brace yourselves, okay? Because when Rebecca Park's body was found, the baby's body was not found with her. Reportedly, baby Park was put in a cooler first and then in a trash can. Authorities did eventually find this baby's body. Now, 2 weeks before Rebecca Park's body was found, Courtney was asked to come down to the police station to talk to a detective. She was hesitant, but she went, and her story grew. According to Courtney Bartholomew, she had planned on divorcing her husband, Bradley, and during this time, she had actually slept with her daughter Rebecca's fiance, Rich Fowler, and she had gotten pregnant. Courtney, 40 years old, said she did not know who the father was, if it was Rich or if the baby's father was her husband. So 2 weeks before the divorce was to take place, she put a stop to it. Courtney went on to say that Rich Fowler, that he was violent, that she had actually encouraged Rebecca the last day that she was seen, November 3rd, to leave Rich, but Rebecca was afraid to. Courtney said that she miscarried the baby because Rich had come over with a gun with the intent to kill her husband, Bradley, but she rejected Rich. But Rich came back at a later time and he raped her, causing her to miscarry. Whether or not Courtney Bartholomew was ever pregnant by her daughter's boyfriend, Rich Fowler, who knows? But as early as October, it seems to me, she was setting up becoming a mom. She told her sister that she had given birth at 28 weeks, which would explain why baby Ashton, who did not exist, I think, was in NICU. Before it was all over, Courtney would blame her husband, Bradley, for Rebecca's murder. Bradley would blame Courtney for Rebecca's murder. Well, the state of Michigan has charged them both with murder, with torture, with kidnapping, with disposing of remains in an illegal manner. Courtney's sister, Kimberly, was charged with tampering with evidence. She's made bond. And Rich Fowler, he was charged with trafficking methamphetamine, and he's also made bond. It is mind-boggling to me, a woman stealing another woman's baby by cutting that baby out of the woman's womb, a mother doing it to her own biological daughter. But what really gets me is that Courtney Bartholomew did not raise her children. Rebecca and her siblings were raised with another family who adopted them, only to reconnect with her mother as an adult and for her mother to allegedly murder her and her unborn child.